Today's video gonna be about a white boring wall. I'm gonna transform that to make a beautiful fireplace. So that fireplace is including the frame, also the setup of the TV and the area for the fireplace itself. So it's gonna take me about 3 weeks to build that. And this project we're gonna have two parts of the video, so you cannot watch part 1 and not watching the part 2. So those are matched together. You will have to watch both to have an idea, to fully understand how to build a project like this. So if you're watching the part 2 and without watching part 1, you're missing a big part of its first house. Stay tuned, I'm gonna show you in detail how to do that, and I hope you enjoyed the video and get started. Alright guys, first thing first, you need to take the measurement. So if you already have an idea about how big you want it to be and what the style you want to make, so it's easy to do it on paper and then go create that on the wall. So right now I'm doing 110 by 9, so I'm gonna make the frame on the floor and then build it on the wall. So because I'm gonna use an 86-inch TV, so I want it to be as big as possible to for me to be able to fit my TV in. And also I have a 56 centimeter fireplace, which is also big, so I try to make it really big for my device I'm gonna use. So as you can see, now I'm building the frame on the wall. So again, don't have to be the biggest project ever, but if you want it to be really solid to support everything, so it's good to add as much as possible wood you can. Pretty much big major change. As you can see here, I got my frame already in place. Of course I'm gonna add more support and also add more area, so I have some area to build for my PlayStation, for my TV, for the fireplace. So I'm gonna keep building that and you will see the results soon. So one thing I want to mention here, guys, I don't want you to do the same mistake I did. Well, I don't want to call it a mistake, but it was a idea I have to kind of put some laminate on it, like laminate sheet covering it, and then I changed my mind to color it. So that's why I use the plywood to build it. But if you don't want to use, if you didn't have like in your mind to use like wallpaper or laminate, you can just go ahead use the drywall. It make it easy for you guys. So right now I just put it. I'm just using the plywood. So the really 1.5 inch plywood sheet. So that's what I'm using right now to cover it. From again, the reason why I used it was because I was planning to put some wallpaper or laminate sheet on it to cover it to make it beautiful. But you know, at the end of the project, I changed my mind to go with a paint. So you will see the big difference. As you can see, some area I add um, some drywall just because the idea was changed, so I go with it. But the result was good. So again, if you're planning to do something similar, don't go with the plywood unless if you wanna use like some wallpaper to cover it or some laminate sheet to cover it. So yeah, but the easiest way is the drywall. So now taking the measurement to see where we're gonna place the fireplace and how big it's gonna be. Now we're putting some frame for the fireplace, but that's also gonna act like a support for the sound system we're gonna put on top. So it doesn't have to be too heavy, but so the support I'm putting right now, I can even stand on it, it won't fall, just because it's really rigid, really heavy. So and then after doing that, I'm gonna go ahead quickly build the fireplace frame. So that's gonna add like a double frame for the fireplace. So again, taking the measurement. If you didn't have your fireplace ordered yet, make sure you know the measurement before you do that part, because you will need to get the exact measurement of your fireplace, and then go ahead build something like that. And it doesn't have to be too big. It can depend to the size of your fireplace. So measurement is the key. You always need to take a measurement twice or even more than that before you cut it and go for hole, because so when you place it, it's gonna be hard to remove. So now I have my fireplace frame installed. I'm checking if it's gonna fit, and it's look like it fit properly. So I'm confident it's fit. So now I can remove it and then go ahead continue adding the pieces I have to add on. If you're a gamer, you like to play games, so it's good to add some area for game. I'm not a big fan of game, but sometimes I play some games. I have a PS4 and also some old 64 Nintendo, so I keep it as a collection now. So I'm gonna add those on the right side. I'm gonna have my 64 console here, and then on the left side I'm gonna have my PlayStation. As you can see right now, my frame is all done, or basically done. So whatever we need to do now is just a little bit of aesthetic to make it beautiful and finish it completely. As you can see, it's all the shape is there. I'm covering it with, again, I'm using the plywood because the idea behind it was to cover it with wallpaper or laminate sheet. So I changed my mind now and go with the the paint. I'm gonna paint it, so and using drywall instead. So don't make the, I mean, it's not a mistake, but don't, if you wanna go with drywall, go straight with the drywall, or stick with the laminate if you want. It's all depend to you. It's all depend to what you want it to do. As you can see right now, it's really good. Put in my corner now. It's all clean. So I'm gonna cut the video right here because I don't want it to be too long. So I'm gonna post the part 2 right after this video. Don't forget to click on part 2 to see exactly the full finish. And if you have any comments so far, guys, please let me know. And if you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me,